trying to learn to adjust. God, I look flushed out. Let's fix that. That looks a bit better. I don't look as flushed out. Have I been looking flushed out in all of these streams? Probably. Okay. Sorry, that was my watch telling me to do activities. I just woke up and showered. So, sorry for the raspy voice because I just woke up and showered. So, we're doing good here. Welcome to the world of witchcraft. This is probably part like 4, maybe? I'm not sure. I should have put parts instead of names, but you know, I can check all that later. All of them just say into the world of witchcraft. I should start making a playlist and adding them to that playlist so everyone can easily find them. Hopefully this is helpful today. It's gonna be just kind of a brief one. I feel like it's still gonna be long, but it's gonna be kind of a brief overall because it's the wheel of the year, the Sabbats. They're the wheel of the year. Actually, I'm going to probably change the name to the wheel of the year because that's a bit more accurate to what we'll be talking about. Oh, I have to sneeze. God, that hurt my throat. Okay. Hey, Ren. Both being troublemakers today. So I have here my Wheel of the Year in my Book of Shadows. And then I also have my handy dandy cell phone, which obviously also helps in data. Not data, but you know what I mean. Let's see, because my phone has basically all of them. Well, at least it starts with Litha. I haven't gotten all of the data, but we'll get there because there's several. We'll start with my Wheel of the Year. Top to bottom, obviously, and it goes in this order. That's not exactly correct, but I had this made by my tattoo artist, actually. It's beautiful. So I can't read through like the screen and stuff, so it's like really hard. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. Give me a moment. I'm a mess. I had the idea in my head of what I wanted to talk about, and now I'm just confusing myself. My Wheel of the Year. There we go. I have everything written out in my book. Thank God. I thought I didn't. Now, the Wheel of the Year, the reason why it starts here is because Yule is, it's not the new year, but it's the first holiday after the new year. So we go Yule, Imbolc, which is next, Ostera, Beltane. I'll tell you the dates of all these as I go through them in detail. Litha. I'm not going to go off of the name she has here. It's also called Lammas. That's what most people call it. On here, she has it as, oh God, I can't even pronounce that. Mabon, and then the new year is Samhain. So that's coming up actually really quickly. But we'll put this to the side. And of course, I have my own little one drawn in here, terribly right there. I did that when I first started doing all of this and wanted to make it cute, but it's not cute. My wooden one is a lot cuter. I've grown to like the look of the nature stuff and everything, but my first book of shadows is definitely colorful. So let's start with Yule. Yule is the winter solstice. It's roughly around December 21st. Of course, these days are not always 100% on the dot every year. It sometimes can change, but a lot of these are kind of like generalized. This is the date. Also, if you are in the southern hemisphere, these dates can be flip-flopped for you because, well, your winter solstice is not probably December 21st because that's your summer. Okay, anyways, Yule, December 21st for us Northerners. I have the themes for this being rebirth, quiet introspection, new year, hope, setting intentions, celebration of light. It's the shortest day and the longest night. You can decorate your altar with cedar, pine, hemlock, or spruce branches, sprigs of holly, pine cones, etc. Basically, it's like you're decorating for Christmas, but it's not Christmas because remember, where did they get Christmas from? Anyways, your colors are red, green, white, and gold. Obviously, some of these, everyone will be like, oh, yeah, Christmas, Easter, all of that stuff, but this is actually the pagan one, the original. We're not getting into that fight today. The imagery is the sun. Now, don't come after me if all of these are not exactly what you've read online or exactly how you celebrate it and everything. Don't come after me. This is from my research. This is from my understanding. And a lot of times, this is what I go off of to celebrate the holidays. You can celebrate them however you want. You cannot celebrate them if you want. I'm just saying, this is my guide. This is my basic introduction to the Wheel of the Year. Do your own research, as in every video, do your own research. It is good to do your own. And then if you can, join a group or two on Discord, on Facebook of witches. Make sure they're good. Like, if you get in, make sure you go through and find out that they're reputable. The number one thing to see if they're reputable or not on like Discord or Facebook or whatever site is, are they honest about closed practices and objects such as white sage that are associated with closed practices? Basically saying, do they say, oh, we practice hoodoo and voodoo, and then say they'll let anyone do it and stuff like that? No, you can't do, it's close. No, don't, stop. Okay, but anyways, we can talk about red flags for a bad server or whatever another day, or after I'm done talking about this, whichever. The next holiday is Imbolc. It's February 1st. I know, right? It's just like almost a month apart. Lots of holidays. The themes of Imbolc are quickening, hope, renewal, fertility, purification, hearth and home, and return of light. It is a time for initiation, self-dedication rituals. You can do ritual cleansing, tools and crystals cleansing, and you can charge them in the sunlight. Only specific crystals, because other crystals can lose their color if in the sunlight, which is why I tend to charge mine through moonlight or with selenite and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, which I still need to change out my salt. I need to look up how I need to make sure I can clean my selenite properly after I get rid of that. Anyways, colors for in bulk are white, yellow, orange, and red. And the decor, you can use spring flowers and small animal figurines. So that basically sums it up. When it says spring flowers, try to go for spring flowers that are popping up in your area, like almost kind of like wildflowers, I would recommend. Of course, think where you got it from. After you take it, ask before you take it. Just be kind to nature. But I recommend the natural occurring flowers because, or if you have a garden, you can take it from there. But like, you're not going to want to use mums for in bulk, you know? You're going to want something that you obviously see is naturally occurring. You're not going to want to go to the florist and be like, yeah, I'm going to need one spring flower. And it doesn't say specific flowers, but spring flowers. So just whatever you think of, just make sure you're nice to it. The next one is Austera, which is the spring equinox, and that is March 21st. Oh, thank you. It's literally just a braid. Okay. It's nice to see you here. We're on the third holiday, Sabbath, whatever you want to call it. We're here. We're at Austera on the wheel, so we're about a quarter way through. Spring equinox, March 21st. Your themes for this are balance, renewal, action, beginnings, hope, and new possibilities. Your decor are fresh flowers and young potted plants. You can use petals to mark sacred circles. Fill your cauldron with spring water to float the petals on. You can do rituals for balance, and at this point, days are equal to nights. Your colors, any pastel. Just pastels. Just be that manic pixie dream girl, just pastels. And your imagery are bunnies and eggs, which if you sit there and think about it, you know where Easter comes from. No, it's in a whole entire different month, but it's there. Our next holiday is Beltane, which a lot of people call it May Day. It's May 1st, my birthday month. Ooh. But the themes for Beltane are passion, mischief, sensuality, sexuality, beauty. I have to take this 1 second. Oh, my birthday? It's May 8th. Sorry, like one of my old coworkers called me and I was like, oh no, it must be real bad if they're calling me. No, he butt dialed me. That's hilarious. I was like, why is he FaceTiming me? God. Okay. I'm in 2000s. I'm young. I don't look young, in my personal opinion. I honestly think off topic of Beltane, obviously, but I think at this point, I actually look more my age than when I did when I was younger. Because once I hit 13, I look young. See, once I hit 13, everyone was like, oh, you look so old. You look like you're 17. Oh, you look like you could be 19 and all of that. I think it was just a bunch of predators. But, now I'm baby faced again. So it's like, I guess that's what happens when you gain 100 pounds, but, trauma. So, anyways, Beltane, guys say that for a reason. I know, they're fucking assholes. And I always thought that I would end up with like an older guy, like by like a couple years at least. And then like my husband, he's the same age as me. He's only a couple months older than me. And he treats me so much better than literally any guy who was like, you're mature for your age. No, I'm traumatized, bitch, and you're about to traumatize me more. Like, okay, should I schedule that for 3:00? Guys, I swear. I'm gonna re-go through the themes because I think I had to pause in the middle of them and I don't remember which one I stopped at. So for Beltane, exactly, the themes are passion, mischief, sensuality, sexuality, beauty, romance, fertility, vitality, and abundance. This is your transition from spring to summer. Focus on fire. No, that does not mean arson. Just want to clarify that. It does not mean arson as of now. Anyways, the decor, flowers, green leaves, and a mini maypole. You've probably, if you've watched Midsummer Night's Dream, or it's not Midsummer, it's just called Midsummer. Sorry, Shakespeare horror film. Two different things. Midsummer, if you've seen Midsummer, that thing, that big pole in the movie, that they're all running around holding ribbons and shit, that's a maypole. You can make one of those and for your altar, for your house, and they're cute and they're actually kind of fun to make. So, yeah. You can braid your hair intertwined with flowers. My hair is barely long enough to braid, but I think it'd be cute to put some flowers in here. I'd have to find some that match my hair color, though. Now, I need to stop rubbing it like that. It looks weird. We are on to Litha. Ooh, fun. It is summer solstice, and this one is midsummer. Litha is midsummer. It is on June 21st. The themes are abundance, growth, masculine energy for this one, love, and magic. Again, focus on fire. It's kind of a trend for summer holidays, honestly. Bonfires and everything like that. There's a lot of fire in the summer. There is the recognition of the horned god. If you are strictly like just an overall pagan, you'll focus on that god. Depending on your specific niche or pantheon, each one of these you can focus on different gods and goddesses. But Litha, when I was researching it, it gave me specifically the horned god. I haven't actually really, in all honesty, being 100% honest, I haven't really looked up more about the horned god. So I don't know anything about him. I just know that he is associated with Litha. I should probably look him up, but I'm not sure if he falls into the realm of who I worship, believe in, and all that stuff, but he might for you. So, you do you. Of course, none of what I'm saying is strict. these are not strict rules for each holiday. So the decor is summer flowers, herbs, and fruits. Your colors will be yellow, green, and blue. And you want to keep at least one candle lit all day and hold rituals at noon. Not midnight, noon. Litha is a bit more strict, I guess, but it's fine. It's fine. I guess that's why it seems a little cult-like sometimes, because that one is just like, you have to do this in this way, which is why if you are celebrating Litha that year, if you can, try to get it off. Because I think what I'm going to do next year, if I can, is get all of my, because I'll actually get vacation days next year with my job. I'm going to, for the first time in my life, try to get off every single one of my Sabbaths, like all of them, which is kind of helpful because a lot of them aren't on holidays that I would maybe potentially have to work. I know, I'll have been there for a year, so I'm just like, yay. I think the hardest one to get off would be Yule, because it's around Christmas, right? Christmas is December 25th, while Yule doesn't exactly always tend to be one day. A lot of people celebrate Yule for several days, like through Christmas, basically. But for me, I always at least start it on the 21st. I start celebrating on the 21st. And it's just kind of like I would like to have the day off so I can actually do stuff for it. And Litha is one of those, like, you need to be at home for it. So it's kind of you need to prepare the night before, it feels like, or at least for the week before. A lot of these you want to prepare beforehand so that on the day of the holiday, it feels like relaxing and doing stuff for the holiday. You feel like you're celebrating instead of figuring out trying to where to get herbs, flowers, all that fun stuff. So that's just me, though. Do it how you want. I'm not your mother. And August 1st brings Llamas. The themes for this are first fruits, harvest, gratitude, benevolent, sacrifice, utilizing skills, and talent. Bread making is one of the biggest things you can do for this holiday. Everyone makes bread on this holiday. Every year that I have seen it, because a lot of the years I have sadly had to sit on the sidelines watching people post, look at my bread for Llamas, and I'm just like, I want to make bread for this. So next August, I'm making bread. I don't know how to make bread, but by next August, sure as hell, I will at least maybe know. I don't know. The colors for this holiday. I keep calling them holidays. Sabbath is just really hard for me to say sometimes because I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. The colors are yellow, orange, red, green, and brown. We're getting into that fall time, Imagery is scythes, baskets, bread, corn. Obviously, you can tell by the imagery, it's the harvest. This holiday is the harvest, when you're getting all your corn, grains, and all that jazz. The farmers are out working. That's why the imagery is so specific in grain, corn, the tools you use, at least in the old times, to gather all this stuff. So I'm thinking about next year having my own little wicker basket, and getting a cloth and putting bread in it. I don't know. I have ideas. Some of the spell work you can actually do during this day is for abundance and a happy home. I recommend. My nose itches so goddamn bad. It's probably that sneeze from earlier. Next is Mabon, which we just recently passed. It ended actually today, I think. Well, it's ending today. So allergies, maybe. It might be allergies. This room hasn't had a lot of like action in a while, so like except for me streaming and doing my makeup, so it's probably dust in all honesty because we don't really come in here much because my cats don't know how to leave my altar alone. I will find crystals littered everywhere in the house. And yes, I do sit here and I like to think, oh, Freya is just here in presence, in spirit, obviously. You know, she's playing with the cats. I don't know. Sometimes I like to think it's one of the goddesses or gods, but other times it's like it kind of gets on my nerves. So, but yeah, probably allergies. Allergies is something. I don't fucking know at this point. Just want to rip off my nose at this point. I said I'm on Mabon, right? Yes. It's the autumn equinox. It starts September 21st. It is now September 23rd. I think it roughly ends around September 21st. 23rd. It's ending today. A lot of these kind of go on for a couple of days. They give a range of like 3 days or so, just because equinoxes, solstice, and all that stuff, it can change a little bit. Other times, like Samhain, which I'll get to after Mabon, it's the same day every year. It is on that day. There is no day before, day after. It is that day. That is the holiday. And you'll understand why when I get to it. But the themes of Mabon are harvest, again, gratitude, abundance, balance, preparation, welcoming the dark. We're getting to the darker part of the year, all that fun stuff. And again, on Mabon, days are equal to nights. Your decor is acorns. I love acorns. They're so cute. Pine cones. I don't know if you've ever seen a baby pine cone. Holy shit, they are adorable. Like when they first, like when they don't fully grow and they just kind of pop off the tree, like you're just like, oh, you weren't meant to be. So cute. It's sad, but so cute. Fruits, nuts, and colored leaves. Where I live in Indiana, we do not really have any colored leaves at the moment, and I am very sad. So, like, none of the leaves have turned over yet, so it's just kind of like, it's summer, yay! Like, it's 59 degrees out right now. It's 9:52 and it's still 59, so that's a plus. But if you look outside, it doesn't look like how it feels. Just kind of how in winter it's been doing that too. Like I'll look at my watch and it'll be like -10 degrees, and then I'll look outside and it'll be like, bright sunlight, and all that. Just messes with your head. Your imagery, again, stop it. Your imagery is scythes and baskets. So Mabon and Lumos are very similar in a sense of they're about harvest. Your colors are rusty red, orange, brown, and gold. These are such pretty colors. Protection, security, and self-confidence spell work are great during this time. And here's another fun thing that I still have today. I can do it. I just need to figure out what I can use as a talisman. I have some more of these like necklaces on like these. I could charge this. Never mind me. Charge talisman to help with depression, because also as you're getting into these later months / holidays and all that stuff, it's getting darker outside, darker outside, darker outside, less sunlight throughout the day and all of that. Also, when there is sunlight, it's fairly dull, it seems. The necklace is very nice. We were commenting on that a few videos ago. Yeah, isn't it? It's my little Thor's hammer. I cannot pronounce it, so. You would think with Norwegian descent and everything, I'd be able to pronounce it, but I really can't. And like my Matthew, he'll say it, and I'm just like, "That's how you say it?" And he's like, "Yeah. Haven't you watched the movies?" And I'm like, "Kinda." I'm really bad with pronunciation. Like I can barely still pronounce some of the German words I know. But I'm thinking this could be, I don't know. I'd have to look up what exactly you can use for talismans because I feel kind of bad, charging this to help with depression. But the depression comes, it's like seasonal depression on top of regular depression. So like you're gonna need it. I suggest charging a talisman to help with depression. It will be nice. And you still have today to do it. Because today is the last day of Maybon for this year. So do it. Get in that charging. Yeah. And my favorite holiday besides Yule of the year, Samhain. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. It's our new year. So my new year, our new year, if you're going to join paganism, Wicca, any of that stuff, you're coming in and joining, or you have already joined and you have decided that this is what you want to do. You just haven't picked a path, whatever, but you have decided this is where I want to enter. Well, welcome. We're just a little over a month away from our new year, and it's exciting because guess what? It is October 31st. My favorite holiday my whole entire life. Still my favorite holiday. Yes, October 31st is Samhain. It's our new year. The themes for New Year. I'm just going to call it New Year because I know everyone that's going to watch this video. This is perfect. I know! Like, gosh, it's great. The themes are death, rebirth, divination, honoring ancestors, introspection, benign mischief, revelry. During this time, the veil between spirit and mundane worlds are at its thinnest. Whenever you're at this time, of course, like people are like, oh, so like scary and everything, like because like ghosts and spirits and demons and all that stuff. But that's also the most interesting is if you do any like divinations during this time, they're just like there. Like this, like Samhain, I feel like is a great way a great time to do divinations. Like if you've put off and put off and put off asking your tarot cards, asking your runes, asking your pendulum a like specific question, oh girl, do it during Samhain. Do it. And honestly, I like it at night, like just what you do, like what I like to try to do is set up candles. Obviously, set up a protection circle. Don't use an Ouija board. Don't. I know somewhere out there, someone is thinking, ooh, Halloween, Ouija board. Don't do it. Don't. And if you do, not at home, follow the rules and have someone who actually has done it several times before correctly with you, doing it with you. Got it? I will hunt you down. No. Fuck's sakes, you don't need a Ouija board to answer your questions. Fuck. Just get a tarot deck, rune set, and a pendulum. If you don't know what a pendulum is, I can show you. But get those and you're fine. You do not need an Ouija board. That is my rant for the moment. Anyways, your decor. I'm so heated about that. Decor. Photos of deceased loved ones, fall foliage, apples, and nuts. All spell work and divinations are amplified during this time period. And then make sure, you know how you leave out, bowls of candy for the kids? Yeah, make sure you also leave out food and drink for wandering spirits. Also, if you're going to do that, if you're going to leave out food and drink for wandering spirits, one thing I definitely recommend. Why is this like this? Wow, like cookies and milk for Santa. Yes, like cookies and milk for Santa. If you are going to leave out food and drink for any wandering spirits, one, don't leave them inside your house. They're not going to come through your chimney, okay? They're spirits. And also, if your mirrors are not locked, that might just welcome spirits into the house that you may or may not want. Because, well, you left food and drink for them. It's like an offering almost, even though it's not exactly. I recommend leaving it outside. You can leave it right outside your door and stuff. But no, like what we're gonna be living here for Samhain. So what I'll probably do is I'll put it a bit more away from the front door. But my advice here, because this is kind of a no-no anyways, so it's pretty decent advice here. If you are putting out food and drink, do not have any welcome signs outside your door. I don't care if your door is locked. I don't. Do not have a welcome mat. You can have a welcome mat, it just can't say welcome. Like mine says, like finally home or something like that, but it doesn't say welcome. Yes, it is called a welcome mat. A lot of people have those big wooden signs, that they prop up next to their door that say welcome. You don't want that. Those are not what you want in front of your house. Yes, they're cute, lovely, all that jazz. But they can let in things that you do not want in your house. And the thing is, you let them in. You did. You can say all you want, no, I never let anything in. But you did. You put out welcome mats. One second, that's my hubby. A welcome mat that the fuck just happened? A welcome mat that says welcome, or a sign on your door that says welcome, means welcome, means come on in, sit for a while. No, don't do that. And for extra protection, black salt in front of your door, especially on Samhain, since that line is so muddied between spirit realm and our realm. So, what I recommend is you set out your food and drink, black salt in front of your door, preferably also on your windowsills. Like literally go outside and sprinkle it right outside, because you don't even want them to cross over enough into your house, and just use all the protection and everything you can so that nothing bad happens. The day after Samhain, it's a new year. It's a new month. So I recommend cleansing the whole house, whether that is incense or whatever. Just open up a window or a screen door or whatever you need to. Cleanse the house just in case any unwanted energy got in the night before. And like my precautions for Samhain, if I am fully celebrating Samhain, because sometimes I can't. Like this year, I don't know how well I'll be able to because I will be in the process of getting ready for surgery. So, and no, it's not the gastric bypass surgery. I know I'm fat, but it's not that. But because I'll be getting ready for surgery, I won't have anyone who can do it for me. So cleansing the house and all that stuff might just kind of be I'll cleanse the house, but I won't be able to do all the excess stuff. But like lock your mirrors the night before Samhain, so on the 30th. If you can't lock your mirrors, cover your mirrors. Just some precautions. I'm a paranoid person, and like I don't want bad things to really happen to me. So like that's what I kind of do. Like my bedroom mirror, it faces my bed. It's above my bed. So while you're sleeping, although it faces the bed, it doesn't face the bed. But I locked it anyways because not fucking with it. Because also you shouldn't put your mirror in front of your bed. Which that might change once we get into the new house. But yeah, no, I think just for each holiday, take your precautions, especially Samhain because it's the new year and ghosts, spirits, negative energy. That's just me. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to know about any of this. Are these? What? Sorry, I'm looking at my wheel. I also have this neat little thing. My one of my metaphysical shops near me, they do printouts. This is not the Wheel of the Year. This is actually a rune printout, and I thought it was pretty neat. Oh my god. You guys are killing me. Can you stop it? No. But anyways, I was thinking about talking about runes in another video. But this paper correlates to the runes I use. Of course it has all of them on there, but like it's Elder Futhark, and Elder Futhark is what I use also for writing because and I can show you on the opposite end of my Kindle page. These are Nordic runes. This is the blank one. This one represents Odin. Actually, it's literally called Odin. It's the unknowable. And I can actually go into what they mean and everything if you want. Like, I'm not kidding. I have all of them. And then how to read them. But then I have this page, if you can see it. You see these little letters in the corners? Well, those letters are what the rune can be seen as for English. So you can actually write in the alphabet, like the Nordic rune alphabet. And this one specifically is Elder Futhark. I find it easier to use Elder Futhark to write, and that's actually what I'm thinking. I want to get like down the center of my back, I want to get warrior written in Elder Futhark, and with a semicolon at the end. And yeah, so I thought it'd be cool. And I'm thinking about doing like moons, like kind of going down depending on how we do it. I don't know. I want to correlate moons to it or something. It just feels right because of the feminine energy. Like, and I've showed you these pages before in my Book of Shadows episode. And then we have the Theban script, the witch alphabet, which looks cool. I love it. It's beautiful. Like, a sneak peek at my birth chart. But it looks cool. It's very pretty. But at the same time, for me, it's also a lot harder to read through because, one, a fair amount of these letters look alike, and two, if you write it quickly and messily, one letter can look like a completely other letter just because you did it messily enough. So then, like, another option I can give you for me to talk about is birth charts. I've mentioned them before, I'm pretty sure, but we can talk about them. We can talk about the elements. Actually, there's not much to the elements that I have, so we could literally just talk about them like real quick at any point. That's actually a good one, is days of the week, because they have a name, origin, a planet, energy, deities, associations, colors, crystals, and herbs. They have so much stuff on that. And it's Monday through Sunday. There's my Wheel of the Year that I have. It's the cat. Candle colors, not too much on that. It's just one page, but it goes basically over every single candle color. Ooh, this is a fun one. Numerology. I am not an expert on these different practices, obviously. A lot of my journey has been, I'm going to do this for the fuck of it, for fun. Because it is fun. Like, I don't know why you would pick a path and do it that is not fun and enjoyable for you. Unless, like, you're required to by, like, family lineage and stuff like that, like death witches and stuff like that. But numerology is really fun, like, because you have your personality number, which you take your name, and each letter has a number value to it. You add up all the numbers, and then, like, you get, I don't know, 72. Then you take that and add up 70, like 7 plus 2, and that you'll get 9. And then you'll go through and number 9, and you'll look through all of the 1 through 9s, and 9 is the analyst. Loyal and sincere, practical, quick to learn, big heart, too trusting, open-minded, tend to give into vices or bad habits. That's not mine. I didn't tell you mine. But like, you'll add all the numbers, and then you'll keep up adding each number. Like, if you get a 2-digit number, you'll add up each of those until you get a 1-digit number between 1 and 9, obviously. and then that'll lead you to your personality. Then you have destiny numbers. You take your birthday and you add it together, ignoring zeros, obviously. So like if you're born in the year 2001, that's 2 plus 1. Get it? So you'll add up your birthday numbers and that'll give you your destiny number, which what's funny is my personality number and my destiny number are the same. Now, I should probably go through my personality number and see what happens if I add my new last name and compare it to my old last name, which after this stream, I might do that real quick because it would be kind of interesting to find out, because right now it's Brittany Marie. It's my first and middle name. I thought that would be perfect for my personality number because that will never change. It won't. That name's never going to change. It's my last name that's going to change because I got married, so I'm no longer this, I'm this. Destiny number, that's not going to change. Your birthday doesn't change. Mine is the same as my personality number, which is fun. Mine, if you guys want to learn more about like each of like what these different numbers mean, I can let you know. You have a life number. And your life number tells you what year you are in. So like you add up the year you were born plus, and when I say this, ignore all zeros. So like 2000 is 2. That's the only number you're using. And then you use the current year. I did this back in 2020. So I added 2 plus 2 plus 2. I got 6. Damn, when I did this, everything was 6s. Scary. But different years, you have year of discovery, year of enlightenment, year of realist, year of the wise one, year of the truth seeker, year of the seeker, year of the dreamer, year of the empowerment, and year of contentment. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm in year of empowerment right now. Next year will be my year of contentment, and then what will happen is once you hit 9, you'll circle back and go back to year of discovery. So right now, this year is my year of empowerment. My candle color is gold. I'll learn from biggest mistakes. Things will work out. Help someone in need. Animals are important. Love life up and down. We've had a few fights. It's not like up and down where I'm like chasing between guys. It's just life. But then there's actually a spell you can do on your birthday. It's the life number birthday spell. You do it on your birthday. Duh. You want to choose a specific candle color based on your life number, which depends on the year. So like if I had done it this year, it would have been gold. Next year, it'll be green. You need to energize your candle. Light candle and place 3 feet away from any electrical appliance, and then place cup of water next to the candle. I've not done this spell before, so I can't say if it works. We'll have to wait till May 8th for me to see if it works, but I may work May 8th. It's on a Monday next year. Yeah, I work it. Fuck. Okay. You'll concentrate on a wish or desire for several minutes, and then let the candle burn for 1 hour. Then you'll blow out the candle, and then you'll wash your hands using the water from the cup next to the spell candle to seal the spell. I want to do that so damn badly because it sounds so fun. Then also I have wedding information, other spell jars that I did, you know, a bunch of stickers, not a bunch of stickers, but I have a fair amount of stuff. We can talk about whatever you like. I'm pretty sure I already talked about sigils and stuff. But yeah, I just recommend just like leave in the chat what you want my next video to be about. Like if you want me to list off again options, I can. Just whatever. It really helps when you guys tell me something that you would like to see in the next video, because it helps me like figure out what should I prepare, because I don't always have a good idea of what to prepare. I'm thinking next time I should do elements or numerology, and I think that would be fun. I could even do both. That would maybe be a fairly long video, and they don't really go together in the way you'd think exactly. Oh, okay. But I'll go ahead and mark down elements in here. Like I have the bookmark on elements, but yeah. So do you guys have any questions, curiosities, anything before I end the stream? I'll give you a minute. I don't know if you're still exactly watching, so. Yes, Ren? No, you can't play with that. That's Mommy's wheeled deer. Okay. Well, maybe Tuesday. I think I have an appointment Tuesday. What time is it? Okay, well, Tuesday I'll probably stream later in the day than usual, but I will try to stream Tuesday. Most likely it will be over the elements. If someone comments and says they would prefer numerology or some type of divination, we can go over that. But for right now, numerology. Elements is what we're going to attempt for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry that all of my streams are so long. Sorry that I am rambling constantly. I don't know how to not. Which live streams and not videos that I have to edit because I can't edit a video at all. So, yeah. So if you guys have any questions for me, message me on my social medias, comment below, whatever you feel like doing, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.